Welcome to PA Timber Ghost Outdoors. This is State Game Lands 222. This is the cut from 2022. We're going to take a look at it. It's been 3 years now. We're actually going to see if it's habitat improvement or habitat destruction. It looked pretty good for the first couple of years, but this year it's covered in ferns and black birch, which is usually pretty common for the black birch to replace all the oak trees that were taken down. So, was this habitat destroyed? Could the cut went a little different, maybe left some more trees up and cut smaller sections out, leaving the big timbers on the ground? We're taking out all the money trees and calling it habitat improvement. Let's take a look here. Start right here on the edge. Here's a black birch there. You can see the leaves. That's usually the predominant tree, or a poplar tree after a cut. Very warm today. Let's start down here. All these trees that are left are dead oak trees. All the way around you see dead trees. Some of them made it. There's a white pine in the back. So you could hardly walk through here. It's only been 3 years. Those ferns are up to my waist. I was going to walk down through there because their skidder road is in the middle, but it's so overgrown that I can't even walk through there. This is the edge of the cut. I did walk around this on the first video, but now it's pretty difficult because of how many ferns there are. How does it look? Let me know in the comments. Is this better or worse than what it was? Maybe could have the logging process been a little bit more precise. Maybe just taken out 50-yard squares and made like a checkerboard out of it. So you would have open spots and spots that were cleared out so the sunlight can hit the ground. There was a lot of high dollar timber in here. If you know how much this harvest was worth, let me know down in the comments. Timber numbers can be very high. It depends on how many board feet are in the trees, how straight they are, and how tall they are. The predominant oak tree up here, I believe, is a red oak. I'm not sure what's worth more, of the red or the white. Let's go down around the edge of the cut all the way to the bottom and do some more investigating. This is the area that I made the video in last time. If you can see behind me how thick it is. That's what the whole side of this mountain used to look like. Lots of acorns. There's a lot of deer funneled up through here and bear. But yeah, it was big timber. Could have been cut a little bit different? Yeah, I would say could have. Usually after a cut within 5 years, it all becomes poplar poles. This whole section below me is all black birch. I do have a good view. I can see Heislers. I'm pretty sure this is where I sat last time to make the video. Let's move the camera around here. There's Heislers in the distance. I'm going to stop up there later and get something to eat. You take a look down here. This is all, you just take a look down here. This is all black birch. All the way down. All the way around to the left. The skidder road is up here. That's where I walk down. I can't even find the skidder road because the birch trees took over. What I'm going to do is I'm going to walk down here to go see if I can find the skidder road, and I'm going to climb up on that stump that I took my thumbnail of last time and see if we can find that. We'll take a look down there, but you can see all the way across there. It's very beautiful. You got some haze. We'll be right back. Brush trees up to my chest. Down here doesn't look too bad. They planted some grass down here. I think they should have planted some clover and some warm season grasses all the way to the top and just let it grow back very slowly. That's much better habitat than what's up there because you can't even walk through that. I don't see how that's good for anything. That's part of the problem in whatever state you're in and they try to do a restoration project. they cut it, and then you can slowly watch it grow back in square foot by square foot, and then you end up with nothing. This section here looks better. This could have been done up to the top part. This area in here, you can see the hemlocks behind me, was actually so dark from the hemlocks that the light never really hit the ground back here. It stayed cool and dark all the time. The oak trees, they went up through the canopy. So what you would have, they were actually above the hemlocks. And it's kind of still like that down here. And then the acorns would, like, when they fell, they would fall down through the hemlocks and the deer would vacuum them up. But this is the only section that looks halfway decent. The top is terrible. And I'm not sure how many acres were cut here. I couldn't find any info online with a dollar value of this section that the contractor received for clearing this out. This is the section of 222 down below Heisler's, and Cold Run is on the other side here. The top up on that ridge is a disaster. It'll be like that for the next 50 years. A lot of the bottom section here, when the hemlocks fell down, because they were so big, a lot of the deer, bad weathers, they would crawl under those hemlocks and bed down out of the cold wind and the snow in there, but they're totally gone. All those spots are cleaned up by the logging equipment, either pushed out of the way or pulled out for wood chips. The top of that ridge up there, they were all turkey roosts almost all the way across, but they're also not there anymore either. Turkeys like at least a 30-year-old tree, whether it's a hemlock or an oak. And logging operations usually target these because they're high-dollar trees. So there's some habitat loss there for a dwindling turkey population. The deer will crawl in this cover to hide, but it's a shame to take out those high-producing oak trees when you could have just, the commission just could have marked the inferior ones and cut them out and let more light down through the canopy to the ground. You would still have this effect, but you would have more mature trees up, mass-producing trees up and growing, dropping acorns every year. Just keep in mind that oak tree, it takes 30 years for them to become mass-producing. It's not 10 years, it's 30. That's a long time. So about another 50 years, it'll probably grow back to what it looked like, but I won't be around that long. So, thanks for watching PA Timber Ghost. Habitat destruction, habitat improvement. Give this video a like. It helps other people see it. Hit that subscribe button to help the channel grow. Leave me some comments. All comments are held for review, so if you don't see it, I filter through all of them. As always, we'll see you in our next video. Thanks for watching PA Timber Ghost.